Hello, friends. It's the
Hi.
Bads of Cinemondo.
And that is what it's called. A lot of buzz about this one.
I know. And what is this? The 19th trailer for it?
Well, there haven't, it's been pretty limited, honestly. And I think part of it's because it's Netflix. It's on Netflix. So they're
Right,
keeping it a
right.
little more American style where there's like a sort of preview and then there's kind of a teaser and a song. And now that's kind of normal. Like, really, that's like normal, not like the rollout of like glimpses and more glimpses, a glimpse of the glimpse title. Now, like they've kept it pretty minimal marketing wise.
Yeah.
And there's only two posters, kind of. And part of it is just, it's going to be on Netflix. The good thing about it's going to be on Netflix
Yeah.
September 18th. They're dropping all the episodes. Boom. Apparently, they're all going to be
okay.
on there. So part of me likes that because you can just really binge it. And
Yeah.
part of me is like, I kind of like the slow rollout sometimes just to kind of keep going, have something every week to watch.
Well, it's kind of nostalgic too. And
Yeah.
what's interesting too is then you don't have to separate your friends into groups. Like, okay, what episode are you on?
Yeah, you don't have the spoilers. I haven't seen that one yet. It's like, oh, okay, well.
It's like back when we were all, and everyone was watching Game of Thrones. It was like,
Yeah.
you would go to work and everybody was talking about last night's episode, and nobody was going to spoil anything. It was like,
there's always the person running in. I haven't watched it yet. Like, get out of here then.
Right. I'm only on episode 1.
So this is basically from Aryan Khan, his directorial debut. He's the son of Shah Rukh Khan. He's been in the biz his whole life. He's
right.
part of it. So he's in the family business. So what I'm hoping is that because he's seen it from the inside, that this will be very pointed and very accurate with the parody that he's going to make fun of Bollywood because that's been his life. So I'm hoping it seems like from the teasers that there's a little bit of that in there because they're kind of making fun of the whole star making mechanism and how it works and like how it doesn't work and how fake it is. And I think it could be really fun. And thing is, this is coming from Westerners. We know Hollywood.
Right.
We don't know Bollywood, but I bet the industries probably are very similar in that whole behind the scenes movie making, financing, stars, covering up the stars' bad behavior, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm going to venture to say that since we're all human beings involved in this weird ass business, that if you were to visit a set, I mean, I've worked on, as I say, I've worked on films and television shows most of my life, and I've worked on uncountable numbers of shows and things. And if I were to go, I have a feeling if I were to go over to India and, crash a set and just walk on the set, I bet you I'd know what was going on and it would make total sense. And I would know who the bad guys are, and not the bad guys in the movie, but I would know if this was a healthy set or an unhealthy set, and I would know who's the cause of it. All those underneath those backstage dramas,
that's right,
and all the stuff that really sort of has to exist if human beings are involved in any kind of venture, especially if they're creative people.
That's right.
And when you get a soundstage packed full of creative people, how does that work? I don't even know how it ever
does it work.
I don't know how anything useful ever comes out of that.
What I have found, and we'll get to the trailer in one more second, I know
yes,
Karen is yammering, is that movie language, no matter what language you actually speak, movie fans all talk the same language.
Yes.
And when we go from Bollywood to Hollywood to like whatever would, it's like it is a relatability factor that we're all fans and we all love it. And the entertainment industry worldwide is a thing that we all know and love and speak. So I think we're going to relate to this, even though we're not in this business. I bet there will be a lot of parallels, and I'm very interested in seeing it.
Well, I'll tell you why really quick before we see the trailer. I know why. The reason why it's the same everywhere is because of emotions, and
loves movies.
It's the love of storytelling, which I think is inherent in humanity, I think. And everybody, even if you don't speak the same language, you would go to a film set. I'll bet you could have a sign language discussion about the emotional content of a scene and how to block it and how it would work best and how best to tell a story. Because, I mean, there are ways to tell stories without words, as you've seen in many movies that don't have a whole lot of dialogue. So I think it's emotion. We all have emotions. And as long as that's the primary component of storytelling.
That's right.
Anyway, we're getting really philosophical here
about a movie
that's that seems
This
kind
just
of
gonna be fun. Yes,
yeah.
it's gonna be mostly fun, and so I'm
I
interested.
think so.
I think we'll be. I've loved the promos so far, so I'm
We'll
excited.
see if they get into any of that existential stuff of
Probably not.
filmmaking. All right, ready?
All right. Yep, ready.
And
आसमान तुम्हें उल्टी चीजें बोलने में बहुत मजा आता होगा ना जब देखो तमाशा खड़ा करते हो
अरे सर एक्टर हूँ तमाशा खड़ा करना तो काम है मेरा
डायलॉग बाजी किया रे तू माहिर
पूरे बॉलीवुड को चीर के रख देना तूने
वो तुम्हारा बेटा
The
ही
new
है
star.
नहीं
वो मेरे लिए तो शुरू से हीरो है दुनिया को आज पता चला
व्हाट देशा मैम
Oh no.
टारगेट्स की चाटते चाटते दोतला हो गया
तू सिया
Rajamouli, it really is him. Holy shit. And Amir Khan.
रिवॉल्वर इधर इडली और वड़ा पाव सोच मत इडली सांभर या वड़ा पाव
वड़ा पाव
यार
इडली सांभर सर इडली सांभर सर
Living in someone's shadow is a struggle in itself.
वैसे इतना कह रहा हूँ कि पापा की परछाई से निकलो मालूम पड़ेगा कितनी धूप है बाहर
There's the song we saw.
hate love both their chemistry and nobody makes love stories better than
ladies and gentlemen
There you go.
सुनाओ
Everyone's playing themselves. So far.
मेरी बेटी की पहली फिल्म है and this is not the launch I want for my daughter
ही फिल्म डील विद सोडा वाला प्रोडक्शंस
और मैं तो करण सर की फिल्म कर रहा हूँ
छोड़ दे get your shit sorted in the next 24 hours वरना तुम फिल्म से बाहर
What happened?
कह रहे थे हैंडओवर के साथ लिंक्स
एक्टर बनने आया था लगा नहीं था कि इतनी एक्टिंग करनी पड़ेगी
Even off screen.
दुनिया में ऐसे बहुत से लोग मिलेंगे जो तुम्हें झुकाने की कोशिश करेंगे और अगर कभी झुकने की नौबत आए भी ना तो सर उठाना ऊपर देखना और याद करना तो कौन है
God, the patience in that.
थैंक यू गाना बंद कर दिया आपने कानों से खून आ गया था
घंटे का बादशाह
अब पहचाना
Damn.
पता आपसे कौन मिलने आए हैं बादशाह बादशाह दी पैन दिल की शक्ल नहीं देखना चाहता मैं पर सर घंटे का बादशाह
There he is. Thank you. Finally.
तुम्हें आपसे नहीं मिलना
क्या कहा उसने
नहीं सर
अरे क्या कहा उसने
बोला घंटे का बादशाह
My foot. You just always gotta love Shah Rukh Khan. He's so funny.
all right, this looks like it has a story now.
It does. It does have a story.
It looks like it's about the entertainment industry, and
Yeah.
there's little dramas going on, and there's like looks like there's a sort of a stage dad who's trying to control his daughter's career and all these kind of things that are going on behind the scenes, like we were talking about, and the politics and the drama
Yes.
of
Oh my
making a
God.
movie and I was saying earlier that it's all about the emotions, and that when you put a whole bunch of creative people together in a big sound stage, you get this weird mix. The other thing, the other element that happens a lot is not just creative people, but creative people with gigantic egos and who want what they want. I want it to be done this way. And this young person who doesn't have any experience is coming in here telling me how I am supposed to do. There's so much of that goes on, and it looks like this show is going to be about all of those things.
Yes. And also, everyone's playing themselves, it looks like, pretty much. I love Bobby Deol is the main movie star playing himself, and then he's trying to get a role for his daughter, and he's like the badass that he always is, which I love.
Right.
So that's funny. We have Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Amir Khan. All the Khans are in this movie, and one is directing them. Then we also have Kapoor, Singh, Karan Johar, and I saw a couple more people here. God, people put in the comments because I can't even remember.
Yeah.
It's the first time you've seen it. Put in the comments all the cameos you noticed in this because I recognized a lot of faces and I need to put them to names. But
Yeah.
I really like that. I think this is going to be really fun because it's kind of entertainment from a whole different point of view, which is the Bollywood point of view, which is really big and spectacle a lot of times. So I like the idea that it's sort of a different element added to that. It's like it's the super glossy movie industry. So that's more closer to Hollywood than like, oh, the cool indie movies in LA. They're like, you know, it's like this is the big budget crazy stuff. And it's also they also looks like they're addressing like the nepotism and you know the fact that his daughter, her son, his son, like, you know, I like that too. And also the kind of like why is this, why do I have to act all the time, like even off screen? I kind of like that line. That was really good too. I thought that was good.
Well, there's a lot of weirdness involved in this industry. It is every once in a while I've been on sets where something weird's happening and crew, you know, we'll look at each other and we'll go, this is the weirdest damn industry. Like, isn't this just the weirdest thing to be doing?
It's like making up stories and like putting them on screen and everyone behind the scenes that make it real. And then you have all the actors who get all the stardom and the credit while the people below line don't get any. And I like too, they're concentrating on like the residuals and the assistants who are trying to deal with the stars, and they're the ones actually communicating. I mean, I love this. Like they won't even talk to each other, talking through their assistants. That is very funny and very accurate.
Well, and it's made by somebody who grew up, like you said, was like born into this industry. So there's probably going to be a lot of realism in it. And but I doubt, you know, I don't think he's probably going to burn any bridges or anything.
No.
Or name names.
No, it's gonna be good natured.
It's going to be good natured. There's probably going to be you know, composite characters that are going to represent certain types of people on sets. And but it looks to me now, the earlier trailers that we saw, I wasn't sold on the idea too much because it just looked like a whole bunch of action set pieces and the sunglasses stuff and all that stuff that I'm always kind of poking at. But
that's what they're poking at.
But that's what, it seems like that's part of what they're poking fun at or not, or just pointing at, and there seems in this trailer, it seems like with this trailer, they were like, okay, now let's show that there's actually story and characters and drama, and so now I'm kind of like, okay, this looks interesting to me. I think this was the trailer that was aimed, at me. And
I did love the Shah Rukh Khan like preview, the teaser they did where the son was running him through the line. He had to say it over and he got it right. I thought that was very funny. I thought and I like that he's not polished at all in this. He's got kind of the ponytail. He looks kind of scruffy. And he's like, what? Like there's a lot in here. And I like that the good natured father son thing is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So we have a poster.
No, it's going to be interesting.
We have two. We have this one. So this is the latest one that I could find. And it looks like, I can't tell if it's illustrated or and I think it is, but I also feels like it's Topaz Photo AI upgrading the photography. So it's a little in between, but I think it's considered kind of a illustrated poster. And the star coming out. We have Bob Deol up here at the top. Like he's like, I'm in charge. Like it's gonna be about him. He's probably carries all the weight, like the big movie star where you can't say no, like a Tom Cruise kind of thing or something.
Yeah,
I know we always
compare he's got his hands on his hands are on the theater, like he's like holding it, he's supporting it.
That's right. And he's coming out of it. Like that's pretty good. And they have
he's escaping it.
All the Hollywood, bullshit, like the cars and all the stuff all lined
paparazzi.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then we have this one. It's like, I don't know if it's super official, but it looks like they're kind of leaning in almost to the action poster that's probably about the action movie in the movie.
Right.
It's like a little meta thing going on here, I think.
I don't know. This looks a little fan made to me, but
it does, but it's got all the actors that you can see all the people who are in it.
But those are like a really bad collage, like
it is,
pictures cut out of a magazine.
It seems kind of on purpose, like
maybe so. Yeah.
So those are the two. I just include this one because you get to see everybody. This one's a little more limited, like probably the main stars, but it looks like they have the cameos in here too. Because I see Ranveer Singh and I see Ranveer. Oh, and
what is in his hand? He's got his arm.
Is that Raj Kumar? Looks like a gun. He's holding it sideways.
But it's like, it kind of looks weird in his hand there.
Yeah, it's
I
not
guess
heavy.
maybe it's for American. It's the American. You know what? I'll bet.
Oh, he's throwing the gun. Looks like.
Uh,
Yeah.
but I wonder if in the original design he was holding it to like pointing at the camera, and then in American market, it's a no, can't do that.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that
And
could
so
be
they had to really quickly
dangerous.
change it.
Yeah, interesting. So that was not as good, but it's interesting.
Right.
You get to see
Yeah.
the people who are in it. So let us know in the comments. Is Raj Kumar Kawa in this? Because I think I saw him in that collage. So let me know. Looks really fun. Can't wait to see it. It's on Netflix. Super easy to find. Super easy to watch. Let's definitely go take a look at it and see if we can relate to it. I think it'll be fun.
I think we will be able to.
I think we will. All right. Catch you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.